Hey, what's up? My name is Mark Savell. I'm a realtor with Sage Real Estate and a blogger over at TorontoLivings.com. And today we're not at a coffee shop, we're in my condo, my apartment. I'm often asked, like, how do you make your coffee? And the truth is, you never make the perfect coffee. You're always striving for perfection. And so today I'm gonna run a quick tutorial and kind of show you guys how I make my coffee. Let's go. Alrighty, so we're in the kitchen. This is where the real magic happens. And I'm gonna give you an inside look into my war chest. And this is where I store all the goodies to make a Belle Espresso. So, as you can see, we've got the backups. If the power's out, we need a quick pick-me-up. We got the Bialetti Mocha. We got the Bialetti Melody. This one actually sings the Italian national anthem when the coffee is ready. Gotta have the Sugo. Always gotta be ready with the Sugo. And a little pro tip, I keep some Pocky sticks. If you're doing an Americano, you put one of those in there, amazing. But let's talk about beans for a second, because that is kind of the quintessential part of making the perfect espresso. And so a lot of people say, store your beans in the freezer. Don't do that. Why? It kills the flavor, it kills the taste. All you need is a simple airtight glass container. You can pick it up from Kitchen Stuff Plus or Dollarama. Store your beans in here, away from the sunlight, you're Gucci. That's all you need. Today, shout out to Mofer, they gave us some beans. They're actually really good. But today I'm gonna go with Dark City. They are a Scarborough-based roaster. We're gonna have the Bali Kintimani. It's probably not how you pronounce it, but that's how we're gonna go with it. It's an organic grown coffee. It's grown in the shade. That does make a difference. I'm not gonna get into the details of it, but trust me. So shout out to Cliff. He's hooked me up with this bag and we're gonna put it in the hopper and give it a go. Alrighty, now before we actually get into making a cup, this is a crucial step. You have to be a samurai. You have to be ready for your sword to go in action. And this is your sword. You gotta keep it clean at all times. So once a week, me and the Breville, we get in there, clean it up, shine it up, make sure it's looking good. It's a sense of pride. So keep your machines clean. That's my PSA for the day. Alrighty, so next part. You got your beans in the hopper. It's time to get it from whole bean format to ground bean format. And it's a very simple process. I take my portafilter, pop it in. Simple. Now this is where the fun part comes, because depending on the beans you use, you're gonna wanna play around with the grind settings to get it just right. And this is like the old, Buddhist proverb of it's not the destination, it's the path. And the true joy of making the coffee isn't just enjoying it in the end, it's when you know you've done every step along the way to get it just right. So I've done this a million times. I know this is just right, but you at home, if you're trying it for the first time, you're gonna tweak it a little bit. And I often suggest stick to one bean at a time. Don't go through 5 different flavors a week, because you're gonna have to change your settings. You're gonna waste coffee. And that's a sin in this household. You don't waste coffee. So stick to one bean, simple, got it. Now, you got your grinds here. You're gonna take your tamper. The jury is out on how much pressure you should put down. I've heard 30 pounds, 50 pounds. I don't know how many pounds I use, but I just basically put it on top, press down firmly. And what you're trying to achieve here is just a smooth, flat, level consistency. So when the water goes over it, it properly extracts the coffee evenly and gives you a more balanced flavor. Some guys, they do a whole show, one of these, one of those. They put it on a scale. I'm not that guy. I just kind of free-handed go how I feel. But this looks like it's ready to go. Alrighty, so we've got our coffee ground. It's ready to go. The cup is nice and hot. I'm gonna throw out the water I put in previous. Set it, and now, some people like a short shot, some people like a long shot. Don't ever call it a double shot, especially in Italy. That doesn't translate well. So I'm gonna go for about a medium rate in between, because that's how I like my coffee. And this is the moment of truth. So what I'm gonna do here is just watch the pressure gauge, and that's gonna let me know if I've kind of ground the coffee in the right pressure, the right amount. The color looks spot on. The pressure is a little high, but it'll do its trick. And you just see the beautiful crema color coming out, and that's a good indication that I made myself a good coffee. So I stop at about 3/4 full. Again, keep it clean. Good idea to have a little cloth. I got these micro cloths from the dollar store. Washable, reusable. Now, let's talk a bit about this coffee. Okay, so this bag, it's from Bali, and it is deceiving. It's very deceiving. When I first opened the bag, I thought I was gonna get a very bitter, flavored, smelling, tasting coffee. When I ground the beans, still bitter, still smelled, a little not my taste. However, as you'll find out, when I made it, the flavor is nothing like the smell and the taste. So here we go, pinkies up, home edition. Amazing, amazing. Not just because I made it, but you can tell these beans are very different than your grocery bought beans. Another sip, hang on. It is a bit of a sharp flavor, but it's a traditional still, that dark roast that I tend to like. And from a Bali bean, it's a really interesting flavor. One more. Now, the best part of this coffee is not just the flavor and the taste, but it's the feeling you get after. One of these, 4 to 6 hours, I'm buzzing, I'm getting all my work done, I'm running around the house, doing what I gotta do. I highly suggest you check out Dark City Roasters. And we're gonna be doing a few more of these tutorials showing kind of how I do coffee at home. So that's a quick rundown of how I make my coffee, a quick tutorial on my daily setup and routine. But let me know what you guys do. How do you make coffees? You just throw it in the capsule, pop it in espresso, start your day? Or are you the more, take your time, go through the process? Leave it in the comment section below. If you've got any good recipes, leave those in the comment section below. And maybe I'll try it out, try my luck at making what you guys do at home. Cheers, salute.